What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck? Hello everyone! Welcome to the debut of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. And also because it happened during the intro... Thank you, Jace, for the raid! Very much appreciated. I would say, you know, someone throw a shout out to my little brother, but I see that Torian's already done that. What the fuck? Wow. Very much appreciated. Hello and welcome, raiders. I'm Malgaia. I'm presuming that Jace has given you some form of an indication who I am, seeing as I was just in their stream, but if you don't know me, I am Jace's big sibling. Apologies, I am fairly lewd. I'm also a variety gaming dragon who plays pretty much anything. Anything that takes my interest. Today we are playing a game by the developer Frogwares, who has always been like at the forefront of making really good Sherlock Holmes games, and also made the Sinking City. Now, Sinking City is in a bit of a debacle because the publisher Nacon have basically said, this belongs to us, we made it, so we are allowed to, you know, take all the profit from this. It's like, no, you didn't. So Frogwares are in an extended legal battle with Nacon because Nacon basically stole the Sinking City and tried to make money off of it. So while Sinking City is amazing, do not buy it anywhere apart from Frogwares' actual site, otherwise you are giving money to thieves, basically. But yes, that is the background of it. Also, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, essentially what this is it's the most recent Sherlock Holmes game, and it explores the time before Sherlock Holmes was the world's leading detecting consultant. You know, it goes back into his, you know, backstory, showing, you know, how he became the legend that he is. This was teased a long time ago, and when I first saw it, I was like, I have to get this. To the point where as soon as it went online, I was like, I am pre-ordering this. I am pre-ordering the edition that gives me the fucking season pass, so I get all the DLC. And hey, all the DLC is now released, so we're going to be doing all that. So I'm massively, massively looking forward to this. I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes games. I've never actually played any on stream, though, as far as I can recall. Also, I've had mead. So I'm slightly, well, I'm mildly under the influence. I'm not even tipsy, but I'm mildly under the influence. If people are wondering what I am drinking, it is this, which is Dragon's Breath Mead, Elderberry and Cherry Honey Mead. It's very, very tasty. I might pour myself another cup for doing this. It also is still fucking hot as balls. It's cooled down from earlier, but it's still hot as balls. Ugh. Why do I already have 5 notifications on Discord? What the actual dick? This is Josie again. It is. It's mostly Josie. No, far, not fun. Fun, not far. Right. There. So yeah, I'm excited about this game. I've been wanting to play this for quite some time since I got it, and it was waiting for basically a stream slot because I know that Callie is also a big Sherlock Holmes fan, much bigger Sherlock Holmes fan than me. I mean, by comparison, I've barely consumed any Sherlock Holmes media compared to Callie. But yeah, I've been really excited for this. So, without any further ado, let's catch up some chat and jump in. Oh yeah, the only Sherlock Holmes media stuff I've seen that I can recall is I've watched the BBC TV show, which, in fairness, from what I've been told, is one of the weaker interpretations of Sherlock Holmes. I've seen the Robert Downey Jr. films, which I think are absolutely amazing. I've seen I've seen a Michael Caine movie of Sherlock Holmes, which is absolutely awful. I've played a few Sherlock Holmes games in the past, which have been varying in quality. I mean, there's one called Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, which I think is really, really good. And weirdly enough, so when people talk about Steel Rising, the game, and I mentioned it's made by Spiders being the developer that makes a lot of the games that end up on Masochism Monday, because they're not a great developer, but they still keep trying. Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper I think, is their very first game, and it's actually good, compared to the rest of their games, which aren't good. So, there's that. And I think that's all of it. I don't think I've actually read any of the Sherlock Holmes books or stories. I'm aware that there's a lot more Sherlock Holmes media out there, and I'm aware that I've actually probably consumed some of the worst of it. But yeah. But let's catch up on the chat, as I mentioned, and jump right in. Hello, welcome to him. Oh, hi again. Yeah, it's almost like we were just talking. Dunya, hello and welcome. Malkith. I am Malkith. I don't know if that's now because I'm an old dragon or just because it sounds cool, but yes, I am now Malkith. DJ, hello and welcome. Can't help but always remember from the TV show Watson saying Sherlock is not my boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, that TV Sherlock, it had some good points, it had some good things about it, but overall, as far as I understand it, one of the weaker interpretations of Sherlock. Yeah, still good. Still good. Bebek, no problem at all, Dunya. And there's the raid. Thank you very much for that, Jace. Very much appreciated. And thank you, Torian, for shouting them out. Hello, welcome, Callie. You're here. Good. Love you waiting on this. Yeah, I thought you would be. Q, hello and welcome. Time for crime. Yes, on the other side of it this time. Well, actually, in fairness, a lot of what Sherlock does could be construed as being criminal in itself, because a little bit on the unconventional side. Excited for this, yeah. That's cute, stream ruined. Yeah, I know. Hey, hello and welcome. I'm also here to see Sherlock's ass. Well, it's night time, and we know that, in nightclubs, that's where E gets done. You no longer have wine for some reason. Yeah, funny that. It's almost as if you were drinking it, the entire bottle at my encouragement, whilst also dyeing Jace's hair, which looks amazing, by the way. It looks very space-themed. Very much appreciate. Very much liking how it's turned out, Jace. Truth has seen it all. I really need to actually, sit down and read it, because as far as I understand, the books / stories are actually fairly easy reading. I just need to do so, and also it's public domain, which means it's free as well. So who knows? I might be able to actually read that kind of stuff on stream. You've seen the Robert Downey Jr. and read The Hound of the Baskerville. That's it. So the Robert Downey Jr. one, as I understand it, is a very good version of it. Very, very good. One of the things I will say is very good about the TV series, the BBC TV show, I would say, because there has been quite a few TV series of it, is the actor they have for Moriarty in it. Oh, he does a really good job of it. Like, I'm one of those people who really appreciates a very well done villain, and the Robert Downey Jr. Moriarty never felt like a really good villain to me. He just felt like a bit more, less cunning, more, bruiser sort of thing. More brawn than brains. And it's like, really? It feels like they put Moriarty in the way that he was, just so they could have a fight scene at the end of the film. And it's like, But in the BBC TV series with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman, their casting Moriarty, I thought, was absolutely on point. They got the, criminal genius in it absolutely amazingly. And you got the counterpart to Sherlock was really, really well done at that. It's one of my favourite things about it. You've read all the canon many times, seen probably all the TV shows, including Sherlock Holmes in the 31st century or some shit like that. Fuck. I mean, actually, no. I have seen another piece of Sherlock Holmes media. I've seen House MD. Yes. For those who didn't know, House MD is Sherlock Holmes. It's an alternate universe of Sherlock Holmes, but it's been confirmed that it is essentially its retelling of Sherlock Holmes. Also, an interpretation of it. My first literary crush was Sherlock. Nice. Wasn't Sherlock considered the first fandom as well? Or the first to have fan fiction? I don't remember. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Sherlock vs. Jack the Ripper is on Steam. Don't know on GOG, and it's 179 right now. I honestly... So, Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper has a really, really janky interface. Really janky. But the way it actually explores the Jack the Ripper myth, through Sherlock's methods is really well done. I absolutely wholly recommend it. I've also played Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. That was also really good. That was a really good one. That's a more recent one, also by Frogwares. So, yeah, look up Sherlock Holmes games. See the ones that are done by Frogwares, and look into those ones. Frogwares know what they're doing with Sherlock Holmes. You stood until literally until 2 AM to catch the Jeremy Brett episodes that aired on PBS, BBC America. You read a number of fandom books. Yeah. Yeah. As far as I understand, Jeremy Brett is the definitive Sherlock. Absolutely, definitive 100%. To the point where, when I was looking up that one, and I looked at the actor who plays Moriarty in it, I didn't see anything about it. I don't know anything about this actor whatsoever. I pulled up the guy's wiki page, looked at it, was like, that's Moriarty. That is 100% Moriarty, just looking at him. So yeah. That one also gets a reigning endorsement from a lot of people I know as well, who are into Sherlock Holmes. So I'm getting now my savings don't last. I mean, in fairness, it's cheap. £1.79 is not going to break the bank, but I do still understand the whole thing. Like, oh, well, I was saving. Whoops. Can't forget about everything you're talking about. Yes. Okay, so when I was 14, my grandparents took me to Switzerland, and I insisted going onto the Reichenbach Falls. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Lydia, hello and welcome. You say Watson. See, so the BBC version of Sherlock Holmes, I didn't like Watson, but that's because I don't like Martin Freeman. I have a beef with Martin Freeman as an actor. It's like he plays the same role everywhere, stereotypical confused English person. And it's like I've seen him do it in Lord of the Rings, well, The Hobbit, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Sherlock Holmes, and Black Panther. It's like I don't like him. It's also because he's a method actor. Everyone who works with, almost everyone who works with him says he's a bit of a dick because he stays in character and refuses to come out of it. And I just personally don't like him as an actor. It's just like, meh. Just so you all know how deeply this goes for me. Got wire into the brain? Yes. Emoto, hello, welcome. The gayness is afoot, dear Watson. Yes. Yes, this is in my brain when I read them for the first time when I was 10, maybe 9. You should be asleep, but I'm not. It is 1:15, Lydia, and you do have work tomorrow, so I'm guessing you can't sleep, which means that I'm going to be here to help lull you to sleep with my voice, as my voice tends to do for people. So you are welcome here, Lydia, if you need to relax or to zone out and listen to something. Hopefully you will find sleep soon, and I will not be offended if you fall out of chat to go to sleep. Won't be offended at all, as usual. Right, that is chat caught up with. Let's jump into this. So, I have not opened this yet. So, bearing in mind, this may be a bit loud until I get to the audio settings. But also it means that if there's going to be any preview trailers or cinematics... Yeah. Am I marrying you because you have the Sherlock accident? Accident? I'm guessing you mean accent. Is this why? I don't know, Callie. You've never actually made me read Sherlock to you. This might now have to be a thing. You might have to point me to some Sherlock Holmes books, and I might have to read them to you and see how you deal with that. Yeah, but you go, not so money. It's at the point that Jack has stopped me because of it. I wholly understand that, E. I really wholly understand that. In the past, with previous relationships, I have actually had to give my my bank card to my partner to stop me from spending. I spend a lot on impulse. Sadly now, that doesn't actually work. I have not taken my card out of my wallet for ages, and yet I can still buy things because, hey, look, digital payment options means that it's saved almost everywhere, and also PayPal exists. Also, an entirely unrelated note, here's my brain spontaneous hot take about Lord of the Rings. It's a feminist story. Frodo is a stand-in for a woman who is desired by men, and the One Ring is a metaphor for women's sexuality, and by women's sexuality, I mean men's sexuality. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There. Oh no, oh my Rita. Accent, sorry, I giggled. I possess the Sherlock accident! So then, look, had a long, long day. I'll give you a long, long something, Kelly. A long, long reading of Sherlock fan fiction, or of canon, with this voice. Yes. Right, okay. Let's move over to this. Yes, look, what a nice splash screen. What a nice splash screen, but that is my PS5 dashboard. Let's have a look. I will also reduce the volume on OBS just to compensate. Oh my! Oh my! I'd pet, but I'd lose a finger or two. Petting who, Lydia? Frogwares. For some reason, the whole conversation, Sherlock accent now sounds like a redacted. Watson, get into my bedroom and bring the tissues. I've had a Sherlock accident. Its racial, ethnic, and sexual prejudices have sadly been commonplace in society. This game includes mistreatment to minorities and negative divisions in some cultures. These stereotypes were wrong then or wrong now, but rather... Oh, I didn't read the entirety of that, but that's a very good disclaimer to have. Like, yo, we are not ignoring that this happened. We are telling you that it did happen, and it, was wrong. It is going to be present. So, that is going to be present. There is going to be, racial discrimination and stuff like that in the game. It is going to be depicted, but it is going to be in the state that it's showing you what it was like. That music is very reminiscent of Dishonored audio. That actually seems like an alright volume. How's that seem volume-wise, people? I'm also going to pour myself another cup of mead whilst results come in for if that's a good volume or not. I've got more Discord messages. It's probably from Josie. Because Josie was telling me about a game that they've gotten now. More Dragon's Breath. Sounds good to you, Moto? Good. I've learned that I can actually have my volume up a lot higher and it not be offensive because things like that. Oh. It was a bit hard to hear earlier when you were talking. It sounds okay now. Yes, so basically during the initial setup, I had OBS on a lower volume. So that's that time on Tuesday. I must take leave for raid. No problem at all, Torian. I should be able. Josie might be in. Who knows? Lydia is here, but we are not going to be relying on Lydia either. But best of luck with your raid. Yes. Okay, I think we're all good. Not had any complaints that it's too quiet. Let's go. Video, gamma, gameplay, compass on, aim assist. Aim assist! Oh! 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 Yes, I did see in the trailers that there is gunplay in this, so we're going to see what happens to that. Okay, photo camera. Analyze surroundings. Sprint, take photo, concentration, casebook, interact, camera, movement, pin evidence, cycle evidence. So you can tell that it's first and foremost an adventure detective game because of the lack of actual things. Oh wait, investigation, combat, aim, sprint, shoot, use snuff box. Since when was a snuff box a combat tool? Roll, reload, crouch, arrest. Arrest. Okay. Arresting people happens now in combat. We shall see how this pans out. A mother's laugh. Ask the receptionist about my room. There's no shame asking for help. Press L1 to highlight interactions near you. The helper charges over time. Okay. Game saves automatically, but don't forget to make saves your own. It's already quite pretty.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona.
Gary!
I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up.
I love the interaction between them already.
It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave.
Damn ass.
Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said.
So I'm guessing that's John Watson.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
I'm doing C because Jack is here, so basically she told work, they said fine, then said we're probably going to give you the day off anyway. I don't know if she's asleep, but I've got headphones on. Give her a symbol of comfort from me, E, whatever way that takes. A hug or a pat on the shoulder or a squeeze, you know, anything. Just make sure that she's okay. Sherryland going through emotions. Sorry, my brain happened. Thanos, I know, right? Together. Oh my god, they were roommates. Oh my. Also, I am...
Come on, catch up.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Welcome to the game. Use F6 to move around and press X to interact with objects. I've got to say, the graphics are very impressive, and Sherlock's attire is, distinctive. However, my interest has been piqued. My interest has already been piqued, and I have not even started and not actually put any inputs into the game yet. I'm going on IMDb, and I'm finding out who the fuck voiced Sherlock in this, because he sounds familiar. Someone needs to write a fanfic as a companion piece to this stream series. Well volunteered, Emoto. Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Oh, not me. You're the fanfic writer here. Who voices Sherlock? Alex Jordan. Why do I know your name? I refuse. Then it's not going to get written. What's he known for? Oh! If you pick the male voice, he's the main character of Demon Souls. Huh. He's Estras in Blasphemous. Have a look in here. Actually, go down once. All filmography. Never even written any Sherlock fanfics. Well, no time like the present. See what's done. And he's in Dynamite 2, but he's just additional voices than that. He's in the remake of The Settlers as Various. He's Steve Bisbee in Paddington 2. He's in another game that I have, Vikings Wolves of Midgard. That's actually on the stream queue. But, yeah, I haven't... It doesn't say who he is, it's just, voice. Oh, Level Up Norgie TV series, and he plays Sherlock Holmes in it. Oh, he's their long-standing Sherlock... Well, he's not long-standing, but the previous Sherlock Holmes game, Devil's Daughter, is the same voice actor. Awesome. Awesome. So he's not very well known, but Frogwares know him. Someone please volunteer, I beg you. I cannot write apologies. No one's asking you to write an apology queue. People are asking you to write a fanfic. Ooh. Okay. 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 Die. Coward, make it happen yourself. Embrace destiny, seize the day, tempest fugit, all that bollocks.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
This garden ain't fucking huge, mate. You're on your way. Doubt.
Welcome to Il Palazzo.
Fucking coward.
Sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Okay.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Yeah, sure.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs.
Stick
sir.
together.
Welcome to Cordova.
Room 221 as well. I see what you're doing there. Room 221.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
221.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
So far, oh man, I'm trying to ignore the fact that the stairways were just basically an upward slant, and the character model moved like that. Really trying to ignore that. Hi, Moriarty, I'm thinking. Although, no, to be fair, Moriarty is around about the same age as Sherlock, so he wouldn't be looking that old. Sherlock's apartment number is number 221B Baker Street. So him having room 221 in this, it's a nod to the original works. Oh god. I know it's not redeemed as such, but it's got to be read. Already, John cannot help but worry about his genius friend, assuming he would find a way to get himself into trouble. He called out, making sure his dear friend would know he was near, even without having to see him directly, though, if he had the choice of it, he would rather ensure Sherlock knew of his presence, by way of touch, and feel that they were in public, and thus his desires had to be postponed to a later date. Tonight, maybe. It had to be done. Redlow, and welcome. How's this stuff? So far, so good. Only just started, but yeah, it's really good so far. I'm sorry, Moto. You gave me fanfic. I had to read it like that. Oh, look. There's my room.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
My ears have been cursed. I should never be the same again. Woe is me. Emoto, if that's all it took for you, for it to be cursed, You haven't known me that long, then. Oh god, I just seen Jack watching the stream and I can see her trying to say Love it. Hi, Jack. Hope he feels better soon. Was that how foyer was pronounced? Lucky I've been in a situation to public say that word. Yeah, foyer. It's a French word. I think it's French anyway. It's definitely, you know, pronounced foyer.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
What? What?
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
I mean, to be fair, eggs Benedict. But I still think that might be a little bit of a nod to, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch. Incredible Luca.
John,
Oh,
haven't we been through this already?
Luca Gallici, the medium's friend of spirits.
Got anything better to do?
I said it's just foyer for way too long again, like he's in public. I mean, it's fair. You know, it's one of those words that, you know, if you're not told how it is.
At the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why? Pardon me. Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require.
It's pronounced like foyer, like foyer de grasse.
The lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Oh, come on, that's international.
Mediocrity.
Oh, they really got Sherlock's attitude down. They really did.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve?
Oh, come on, that's
The servant mentioned
entire national.
I'm starving.
You and your weird words, Q.
The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
I don't know if that is actually supposed to be John Watson, because even in IMDb it just identified him as John, and I don't think John ever calls Sherlock Sherry. I mean, Callie can be the better judge of this, but I can't.
Check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Tables for the evening. What are you doing with your hands, Sherlock? You and those leather gloves. Oh, there he is.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Ursine? Oh, the picture of the bear.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry.
Oh, John will find the table, alright. A table to Ben and Sherry over and redacted. I'm reminded of the sweetness of my dragon. So my love really is I had a love for the Jeremy Brett version of the Sherlock dramas, and he sent me not only the entire series but also the UK region DVD player to play them on because they were not findable on the US version. No, he did not. Right. Why do I immediately want these two to be gay? I don't know, but it's kind of a thing already. It's very much like, yeah, they're kind of real gay. No, Sherry. Pride Month, yes. My subliminal message is working. Jack, yeah, here and thank you. Honestly, Jack. So, Jack, I'll say to you what I say to pretty much everyone. If you would like me to not do the close-up voice to you personally whilst you're feeling ill, just say so, and I will stop doing it because your comfort matters. And I understand when people are ill, their sense of what they're comfortable with does change. So, if you'd rather I don't do that towards you, I will hold off until you feel better. If you're okay with it, I will continue. On a purely serious note.
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
The easiest way to get someone to not make a particular voice. In my experience, is to cause their throats hurt. Oh, for fuck's sake. So John and Charlotte met later in life after John had been in the Afghan war and returned injured. Yeah, I remember that from the TV series. And also, it's spelled differently. So this John is Jon. So, what are you doing after if I was okay with you reading my curse writing like that? Justice. You're not ill, Moto. I mean, I'm going to say thank you. No problem at all, Jack. I will refrain from doing it towards you whilst you are recovering. I honestly do hope you have a swift recovery. Not so that I can do that again, but so you don't feel ill. So while there have been renditions that have them meeting as youths, young Sherlock Holmes is completely just joy and fun, not canon, right? Also, as I remember, Arthur Conan Doyle's estate are being wankers over the Sherlock Holmes property, because at the moment, as far as I believe, some or most of the Sherlock Holmes stuff is out of copyright, out of the 100 years law thing. And some of it isn't, but the estate of Arthur Conan Doyle is basically fighting tooth and nail to keep getting royalties from it, and it's really awful. I'm healthy, my boundaries don't matter. Moto, if you honestly would prefer I didn't do that with you as well, please just do say. Honestly, please do. If you would prefer it, it's the same goes for everyone. But yeah. Gothic, hello and welcome. You haven't called the stream in a minute, my apologies. Completely fair. Everyone has their own life. I do not require people to be here on any sort of schedule or anything like that. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, Red has just redeemed the commands to make me have one of these. $2027. Oh right, yeah, 2027 will be when the last Sherlock Holmes thing goes into public domain. Red, out of pure curiosity, why does this redeem exist? So basically, Lydia seems to get afflicted by it the most, but for some people, when watching on mobile or via the app, chat stops working for them and they can't send messages. They can still read messages, but they can't send messages. So using that redeem basically means they can still chat, hopefully, and it's cheaper than the 100 points redeem of highlight my message that I can't refund. So yeah, at the moment, unless you are one of the ones who is suffering from not being able to chat in chat, that redeem is worthless. If you are being afflicted by what is being dubbed as chat hell, that's why the redeems exist, because they will be you get your message shown in chat, I will be able to read it, and then I can reject the thing and send the points back to the person, so they're not spending their points like they have to for highlighting the message, which I can't reject. If someone highlights their message, I can't undo that. So glitch, I mean Twitch can't even maintain their own mobile platform. What is this shit? I mean, yeah, mobile Twitch is fucking awful. As when the last copyright's up, yeah, I thought as much. Use it to say awful things. I mean, Q, if you really wanted, you would put those in the AS Malka stream redeem. How many redeems actually work at the moment? I've got points saved up. All the ones that are active at the moment in their work. Mega Sour is currently on a cooldown for 45 minutes. All the rest of them should work. Oh, wait, no. Stretch doesn't work. Kipper's doesn't work. Push-ups don't work. Although, to be fair, I could probably quite easily go and do push-ups again. I will try and put a stream after stream reminder to go and do some push-ups and see if I can do push-ups without it hurting. If I can put those back on. Aside from that, everything else should be working. I would have needed chat to help when I was in the clinic because my stupid Twitch kid dying on me. I didn't know about it. I've only just put chat to hell in now, like after last stream. Also, what they're arguing about is the new friendlier crafting caring version of Sherlock, like in series with Millie Bobby Brown and the like. Josie, hello and welcome. Elementary Museum of Dragon. Enola Holmes. Yes, that's the one, yeah. I never watched that. I just redeemed Mega Sad because someone in chat gave me a chance to segue into it. True. Most people are cute. Moistness. Moistness. The series of books as in litigation. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because, yeah. Oh. Thank you, E, for your contribution to the SCP Stream Challenge. And thank you also to E and Jack for the hydration reminder. And yes, we do have a moist command now. And we also have a milk command as well. Only moist, that's not enough. Well, Josie helped with that. And this will help with me. Oh! Christ! That flavour does not combine well with the mead. Oh my fuck! Oh! Oh! Sherlock! New case for you. Who the fuck made these things and why? Oh! Oh god, these are crimes against dragonkind. Ah! Nah. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. So that says a book, so there's milk. Objection here, say. Oh, Callie will bring you up on that one. Oh, fucking hell. Needs more salt. Counteracting the elderberry and cherry mead that I've got here. Very fucking tasty. It's like shit on a bed. Actually does not taste like much, that's the problem. More statements made to prove the fact of the matter asserted. Oh god. Saying objection hearsay has just get Phoenix right. Callie's college where she studied law actually has a copy of Ace Attorney in their trophy cabinet, and it's funny because oh god. Where's the court type of person? I don't know. I can't use those keyboards. I would love to learn to use one of those keyboards, but I can't. But I don't have that. The court reporter. Yes, that. The only person that I know here who is actually, you know, legally qualified to do anything legally minded is Callie. Yes, thank you. I don't know what. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Ian Jake. Jake? What the fuck? Jack. Sorry, Jack. Kishinaka Foundation leading. Oh god. Ever since the Amber Heard thing, people are going to be coming out with all this, you know, legal things coming left, right, and centre. Sure, Callie's just going to, you know, be around to say, nope, that's not how that works. I will hit you with a gavel. Oh Jesus Christ! The dog steps on a bee. Aw, poor doggo. You know, copyright law in and out. Copyright law is fucking awful. Got misread court typos, court hyper person, and I pictured some hyperactive person running around the courtroom. And that's why you have bailiffs. Because, you know, I draw copyrighted characters and need to protect myself. Yeah, true. True. And even then, like, there's some nuances about it that you're unaware of, because, hey, it's law. One thing I've learned with my time with Callie is that if you are ever in any sort of, you know, legal trouble, or you've got questions about legal things, get a lawyer. They do know this stuff, you know, in and out. It's, you know, their whole profession.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry. Too
Jesus Christ, Sherlock is a bundle of sass in this. I fucking love it.
Face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right.
IP law actually requires a secondary bar. Oh. Oh, okay.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Because I draw characters professionally doesn't mean I own the character, I own the artwork, but only if the character is transformed enough, and that's where it gets messy. It needs to be transformative.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow.
I've had similar from watching Sid Alpha and his knowledge of copyright, but even then,
meaning garlic place.
lawyers specialising in copyright will still know a lot more because that's kind of their job. So as a part of my neck that I shaved earlier and missed. Lots of parody too. Yeah, so that's an interesting thing. So people of you who are, who isn't, but people who are aware of Weird Al Yankovic, legally he does not need to obtain the permission of the original songwriters in order to do his parodies. Yet he does so anyway, and people who say no, he will actually honour that. Even though he has no legal requirements to honour their wishes, he will still say, yeah, I won't. Depends on the country and the origin of the copyright. That's why I mainly it's poetry like that says yes. Lots of it's weird, yeah.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
That's not honestly parodied by Weird Al. It is like Michael Jackson, when he was still alive, he actually said that the day that Weird Al Yankovic came to him and asked to parody his songs, Michael Jackson said, that's when I knew I'd made it as an artist. Was when I, when Weird Al came and asked if he could parody my songs, that's when I felt I could, I could call myself a musician. So when you made a good song, yeah. And the thing is though, like, he asked permission for Eminem for 8 Mile, and Eminem said yes. But then after Weird Al made Couch Potato, which was the parody of 8 Mile, and it sold better than 8 Mile, Eminem threw a fit. An absolute fit that Weird Al's parody had outsold his original. Steve's killing him. Yeah, I don't know why. I do not know why they've chosen to give Sherlock one rolled up sleeve. Sherlock can ask bystanders about P evidence. Press that to open the case, but pin the evidence with square and then try to speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. There's details for more. Evidence can be pinned to the screen. Certain investigative actions require pinned evidence. When profiling people, it will enable you to spot relative traits. Relevant. And then threw a hissy fit. Yeah, he did. He threw an absolute hissy fit. And then to parody that, to parody his hissy fit, Weird Al did one of his interviews with a celebrity. So he basically took footage of a genuine interview with Eminem and just spliced in his own questions and his own footage on his side of it. And so it was like, and he actually did like, so are you annoyed that my parody of 8 Mile did better than yours? Well, let's listen to it. And he just sat there and just played and just sat backwards while it was just, fixed on Eminem looking really pissed off. So you can feel the wind velocity of the crime scene. I think this was still when Eminem was drugged up as hell. I can kind of forgive that. Yeah, but still. In concentration mode, tracking at certain points of interest appear when you have the evidence element pinned. And inquirers or passers-by, Sherlock will only ask about the pinned evidence. You can pin evidence from the casebook. This icon indicates you must pin the evidence to proceed. Press square to pin the evidence. You can also pin evidence from the HUD. Press up to pin evidence without opening the casebook. The evidence will be shown from the current selected case only. Scrolling through evidence till you see the one you need. Pin the evidence, use concentration when the icon appears on HUD. Check the casebook to see what evidence might have say. Awesome! Okay, pinned. This game is an accessory of British nobleman. I can ask them to guess about who may have been previously sitting here. Happily avoid ever working with copyrighted characters, but that's sadly the only way to be recognised and become known anywhere. Because no one will look up the original characters unless they know your name and things. Quite irrelevant, playing as an unknown artist. Mood. Dragon sorts fire. Yes. Whoosh. Capitalism has killed art. It's trying to, yeah.
Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Oh, shush, John.
Are you able to help me?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Yeah, but it is trying. Thank NFTs for that, and also that DALL-E AI thing. Capitalism, why art exists, we wouldn't need to escape if the world wasn't so shit. I'd say capitalism is the reason art exists. I think, you know, art existed independently of capitalism. Globalization is the antithesis of creativity. Killing it, though, especially in NFTs. Just, yay. Greed is inherently stopping progress, which invites stagnation. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going into the front garden to the air. I have to find him.
Oh, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
Find the cane's owner. I have to locate the former Navy officer who went out to the front garden.
To bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see.
Okay, not true. Press I want to concentrate and review the instance when identify your type. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible. Trying to follow the Oh! Oh, look at that! Oh, I like this. Oh, I like concentration mode. Oh, I like this a lot. Greek guys, former dancer, friendly. Kenyan barman, bored, affable. Crimean noble, uncomfortable shoes, sympathetic. Crimean bureaucrat, uncomfortable shoes, sympathetic. Oh, right, that's... Oh, that's just the same. One thing I'm saying is that art is a product of evolution and a product of one situation experience and how people connect with that. Yeah, true. It's artistic. And, you know, Crimean diplomat. Greek judge, friendly, recently arrived. I know that, you know, guys know Stardew Valley was made by one man. Some talent and creativity. I did not know. I've not really... I've not really ever gotten into Stardew or information of it.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
For me, my art is about connection. I don't know what my art is about. I think my art is just, you know, that finding things, you know, about finding things I like and, you know, being slightly horny. Giving paper their propagandas bring forth the power of the workers and overcome the proletariat and rise over the ranks of the bourgeois. Oh my god. I bet you give someone a second to not think about how shit the world is. Yeah, that seems like a good thing. Greek valet had firearm practice, friendly. Kurd teacher, pub regular, affable. Kurd lawyer, good singer, friendly. Irish noble, plays cricket, sympathetic. English tourist suffers severe blood loss, friendly. Crimean noble, affable, has 4 children. Swedish teacher, sympathetic, suffering from food poisoning. Swedish tourist, afraid of animals, sympathetic. Cordonian cook, let's press files, sympathetic. Was it say he went outside? So maybe let's look outside? That would be better if artists weren't so the threat of starving. Yeah, I agree. Because, you know, oh look, yes, I'm putting up this piece of art for $500. Oh, that's way too much. But $500 worth of work actually went into this, and this is, you know, lowballing. I make almost no money. I have student loans on rent, so yeah. Same with this. I make next to nothing thanks to Twitch. So you may be made by one person team later on, of course. Then Cuttlefish fucked them up, so that's why the new team name. English epileptic sympathetic. Swedish physician has a pug sympathetic. English aristocrat recently arrived affable. No, a navy officer, not just any aristocrat. It's a navy officer. French diplomat, pyromaniac. Oh my god, it's Q. It's fucking Q. We have a French pyromaniac. Remember to always tip artists when you commission their lone ball efforts. Yep. Lowball lot. Yeah. So I commissioned Jace for doing a piece of background piece for my VTuber screen, and they said for the full thing, $15. I was like, $15? And they said, how does that sound? I said, ludicrously cheap. Tipped the fuck out of that, because I could. Comrade, it's the only way I can make my light mail fire, Daddy. Do you mean Daddy or Draddy? Pokey, hello and welcome. She definitely did the crime. Yes. Mr. Weeps didn't have no idea what my art is worth, and thus had a tendency to just give away art such as the huge art canvas I gave to a fellow patient for free. Yep. I remember absolutely trying to hammer into your head, Emoto, what your art was worth. Greet saying I'm married affable. Irish physician suffering food poisoning sympathetic. That's 2 people suffering from food poisoning at this hotel. That's kind of worrying. Okay, Jason, the business one for that one. Okay. You can figure it out, Malk. On my way over. You make Jace rich. Stay away from the buffet, yeah. German servant plays harmonica, friendly. Arab teacher sleeps on stomach, affable. Weird thing to know, but okay. I can't go in that. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, this is definitely a thing of, yo, don't have the fish. I remember that Sherlock Holmes game where Watson was a weeping angel because he had no walk animation. Actually, no, I don't. Stop, you make Callie jealous. I won't. And I have had firm discussions about boundaries. Everything is fine. Just so scary. I actually don't recall which one that was. Literally only moved when you weren't looking at him. Jesus. Don't know which one that was. But then again, I've not played most of them. I do own all the Sherlock Holmes games by Frogwares. So it's actually I heard about the game. It just appeared behind Sherlock whenever he turned. Wow. French noble works in the garden. Affable. Crimean also early riser sympathetic. Early riser. Oh my. Oh my. Wait, hang on a sec. Oh no, you're the cellist. You're the cellist. You're probably not the guy I'm looking for. Swedish maid has 4 children friendly. Bad chat. Bad. Kiri, hello and welcome. Hi, Milk Dragon. Oh, you won't come and dig me down because I'm too intimidating. Pull the other one. Show your mind your eyes, John will get jealous. Actually, I can...
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
That's it for all. Engineer, good swimmer, sympathetic. Did I say former Navy officer? Is it you? Swedish artist, he scaled fish recently, sympathetic. Short shows observant to be able to tell where someone is from with a glance. Yeah. Fish look at me when I talk to you. Who taught you manners, woman? That's fine, I say my... Ah! And here's me like... People call you Mummy, Josie. I call you Bottom. Bring it. Kurt playing the right eye. Kurd lawyer, dog lover, friendly. Zulu butler, sniffs tobacco, sympathetic. Italian adventurer, illiterate, friendly. He's an illiterate adventurer, oh my god. If you get any thoughts of playing The Quarry, I feel like your commentary to this story would be hilarious. Not heard of The Quarry, honestly. Not heard of it at all. Your dream, sweetheart. You'd be lucky to get into my dreams. And you are our crummy engineer. Takes regular boat trips, friendly. There's lots to get me to be submissive in the small sense. Yeah, and you know it takes an impossible amount of effort to get me to be submissive. So yeah, no luck there. Remember Until Dawn? Oh my god, I loved Until Dawn. I absolutely love Until Dawn. Really do. It's to doubt Sherlock is a normal human with these deductions. I mean, we all know that Sherlock is not a normal person. It's a brand new horror game with 186 endings. Ooh, nice. Sherlock is a robot, duh. I mean, yeah, true. Well, there's so many people who just scale fish recently. I don't know. But it's very fishy. I had to. I fucking had to. Don't think Sherry just pulled all these deductions out of his ass. Well, I just found one English person. I found a single English person, but he's not an. Well, to be fair, it doesn't say anything about British Navy. It just says Navy. Knits with seaweed. I know, right? Welsh cook early riser friendly. Yeah, we're gonna. The English pharmacist knits with seaweed, sympathetic. Remove her someone. Don't want you to be submissive, want you to be thinking about boobs, which you don't need help with. Yeah, I was going to say I really don't. I just do. That's my default. I'm always thinking about boobs. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry, wait, what? Everyone has hobbies. This is true. Everyone does have hobbies, but what the fuck? Oh yeah, I never went in here, did I? Wait, no, this is... Why can't I find the British Navy officer? Well, it's not even British, I keep saying this. Why can't I find the Navy officer? I finally came over, I had to locate the former Navy officer who went out into the front garden. Knits with seaweed. Yes. Him, maybe? No, it's aristocratic. It was epileptic, sympathetic. Vision has a pug, sympathetic. French lawyer, retired. Ah, there he is, retired military officer.
Help me, please.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes was sitting at a table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now have the perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sheriff, don't you now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Is this the game where John only moves when I'm not looking at him? Actually looks like Sherlock Holmes, yeah. What do you need for seaweed? Slice of fish? Yes. Can you go through the gate? No. Hey, Steve, it's not quirky, it's triggering my OCD. Or same, or Matt's. Sunless in steam fishing. That was an old game.
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
I can give the cane back to his owner. Okay, so where is this seance happening? Maybe over here? Well, John has magically teleported there. What the fuck, John? You also shot blush emotes. I'm sure Josie can give you a reason to blush more, Kerry. Sure they can.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Standard John, he's a ghost.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me!
Game Sherlock Holmes Nemesis. I don't think it's a Frogwares one, so I wouldn't know. Go find me. Oh my god.
Boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask,
Send teleporting Watson in Discord.
The rightful owner?
Observe. That's... Wow, that face. I'm guessing media sharing. The devs own Creepy Watson April Fool's joke in the engine for the new game Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Oh, I have that one! I actually do have that one. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Oh, right. Is it? Oh, well, it will show me on YouTube. J. Jonah Jameson crossed the average errors into Wales. Wow. Watson's creepy from the demo of the game Sherlock Holmes Nemesis. 13 years ago. Oh, shitting fuck. Oh god, yeah. I just saw the first one. That was enough. Fucking hell. A sleeve related or other OCD, but I do have a strong tendency to push on my sleeves whenever I wear any like even coats and like sleeve shots, sleeves like that. W triggers me because he has sleeves rolled up under the elbow and a little load like that. It's just screeches. See, I've seen people who've got their sleeves rolled up to the elbow on both sides. Actually, it's pretty goddamn awesome. I actually don't know if before I progress, I want to triple check that I did actually take that as a screenshot, because that has got to be the fucking thumbnail that starts the whole... I did! That's the thumbnail that starts the series off. What the fuck? Red face, saw and reddish skin. Alright. Expensive new clothes, rich and fashionable. How much time have I done it to make you play Nemesis? It depends on how it's available. If it's a PC-only game, I can't, because my PC is a potato. Head of Garlic doesn't wear a wedding ring. Slightly Red Knuckles recently hit someone with force. Yes, we just saw it. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain this man is Lord Craven, a bored rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates he has problems with alcohol. He's still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched, being constantly drunk. He has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety can make him a violent person. Or, judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. His florid face indicates that he has succumbed to his temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the sentence. By his red knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the opportunities of his cane, he is now infuriated by the theft of the diamond, unsurprisingly. Lord Craven, not sure this is foreshadowing. See, he did, so when we came in, he did mention about his diamond being stolen as well as the cane. So I'm going to say it's the Little Englishman on Resort. I'm saying that's the one because that says about the diamond as well. Confirm portrait. Cap's portrait, Lord Craven. Accept.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven.
Uh-oh.
Your other guesses were
Shit.
wrong. But you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond too. Yes, you should.
My absolute favourite coat has zippers at the sleeves to make it easy to fold them up the elbow and the like. So very nicely cut. I love it. I don't have anything with sleeves on right now, but I wish it did. So roll them up. Yeah.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it.
It takes one gigabyte of RAM when it's just and you'll be able to run it. Maybe.
Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself.
Yeah. Well, they can happen then.
Confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine.
Let's see how much it costs.
You first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and...
$10 on stream. It's made by the same... Or it's made by the publishers, these people. Oh my god.
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown.
So it's just wear what fits. I mean, I just wear t-shirts and loose fitting bottoms.
Not another like it.
I'm a fan of loose bottoms. Form an orderly queue. So you see that to be damaged and comes if I wear it. It's £9. Yeah, what the fuck? I could quite easily when I get money, I quite happily buy that and put that on the stream queue. As a that will be a Masochism Monday title. But yes, I'll quite happily do that. Here's a good girl. Speaking of possums. Hey, Switches can be fun as well, you know. Struggles. Excuse me. I could drown myself in coffee. I'm nearly done with my mead.
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding
I'll get it for you if you want. You don't have me on Steam, Josie.
Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade.
Kieran's a Switch now. I was talking about you, Josie.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed
And
Brave.
But my hand hit.
Not from what I've seen, Kiri.
Jumped away from me, and Emma
I mean, fair if, you know, you do identify as a Switch and, you know, you have, you know, shown the more dominant side elsewhere, but I have not seen it. So, you do? You do? I lose track of who I have on Steam, honestly. Not all I can see. Zarya does. Oh, no, there you are. There you go, yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, fair. 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 I have no proof. I have no proof of your being a top, Kiri. That's the thing. No one can comprehend Red's sexual preferences. Yeah, I can. Your sexual preference, Red, as you said before, is yes. Can you sometimes want to grab must grab him by the collar and make him watch 4 hours commercials? So we had to practice doming early. Aww. Hey, everyone's got to learn. If someone wants to go into that, then yeah, everyone has to learn. You know, everyone has to learn. If you don't want to go into it, if it's not your thing, fair. That's very true. I know how much you like to count to quote Alucard, but I know.
Stay here and don't touch anything.
See,
I'm going
I was supposed to say that sure, I'll laugh at you all.
I'll be keeping a close eye on this.
I like fake people very hot. See, there are 2 asexual people who frequent my streams. There's Pokey and there's Jace. And Q just likes, you know, fictional people. And Jace. Mount. Yes, Josie? Yes? You're welcome. What? Did you just? I don't have Steam open at the moment, so I can't tell, but did you just? I was going to say no, it's my Steam name, but no, I remember Mal does, and it's Discord. I think I might do as well, DJ. Oh, why do I keep opening Discord? Steam. The annoying thing is that I give people nicknames on Steam, but it doesn't show up on the mobile app. No, I do not, DJ. I thought I did. I thought I did, DJ, because I'm fairly certain I gifted you something. Oh well, who knows? I'm the opposite of Pokey then. I'm bisexual, switch, I'm compatible as fuck. It's all valid. It's all valid. Do you not count me as Demi? Do you not count him as this? Oh yeah, sorry, Motor. I was honestly, I was counting people who said, you know, purely asexual as ace rather than, you know, demisexual people, because, you know, I'm demisexual as well. So, you know, you did. Oh damn it, Josie. The day has been so rough, dressed and scuddling. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Callie. I really am. I think that's charge we use the end. Oh, I see. Concentration helps you pick up small ideas about the world anyway. You see a scribbled circle, press R to observe closely. Overgrowth, humanity, carrot, diamond.
Placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Okay. Give me something I know mounted. I thought I did. I thought I did, but maybe not.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
That's the dragon.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
That is the dragon in the magic bush.
On the edge of this wine glass.
And yes, that kind of bush. You might pass Q. Q? No. Q is not in my mind palace. I would be very, very worried if Q was in my mind palace. I don't get it. Both cats going, aww. Thank you, Pokey, for your contribution to the SCP stream charge. Wait, which kind? I don't get it. Both. So the origin of the dragon in the magic bush is that when I first played Sniper Elite 4, or was it 3? It was 4. But the first time I played that, I found that I could just, you know, crouch and lay down in a bush and no one would find me. It was like, well, I've just found that I can, you know, hide in my magic bush and I'm completely fine. I'm everywhere. No, you're not, Q. Give yourself too much credit. Far too much credit. If they've been meeting disappointed friendly. Well, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, Poke, it was. In Discord, if anyone wants to do it, just tell me your username because I'm getting scanned out. It's fair.
On purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may
it's the same in 5. Ah.
Someone may notice the trick they should not see.
So I saw someone do like a review or like a preview trailer on Sniper Elite 5, and they said for the first time you can use sounds in the environment to mask your shots. And I'm saying like, bitch, what? That's been a mechanic since at least Sniper Elite 2, maybe Sniper Elite 1. I can't remember that far back, but Sniper Elite 2 definitely had that mechanic. What the fuck?
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
The Sniper Elite students are going normal, yeah, and then Pokey joined.
So much atmosphere to the room.
Some community I get for you, Mac. Because you don't have to, you really do not. A 12% switch, but it's very rare to be in text, but I have my moments. It's fair.
Quickened pulse, unsteady.
And sure, we ended up spending the majority of the stream throwing corpses down a well.
Really, Sherry?
Yeah, we killed almost everyone in a small area and then tried to throw them all down the well and then throw explosives down to see what would happen. I don't remember, so who cares? I remember. Remember Sniper Elite, the game where you can deal with Hitler's other testicle personally? Yep.
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Ambience.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
to want you to suffer. It wasn't so much about suffering. I would have happily bought it myself. I didn't have to do that, but thank you. What the fuck, John?
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow.
That's technically the first Team Bond stream when you think about it.
Terrified the lady.
Was it? Did that predate God Eater 3?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
I mean, yes.
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Mind powers 2, mind powers clues acquired. Oh, okay. I suggest you eat, St. Kerry. I heavily suggest you eat. What does it mean to have a smash of white on his neck? I do not know. You should definitely eat, Kerry. You don't want Josie to be disappointed in you. It says 4 out of 5 when I'm doing this bit. But I literally cannot see anything else. Don't want to get out of bed. You don't eat yet? Oh dear. Oh dear. You've alerted the horde that is E. Computer isn't working. Oh shit. Sorry, Josie. Ah.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
So, Josie, we're now back. Sorry to hear that, Josie. I really am. So I'm missing something here. I'm missing something in this entirely. Why do I feel like that's supposed to be something on the jacket? It's not letting me look at it. Oh, there it is. Hey.
This brooch is old and cheap, but...
Here we go, be off one of the crafts of mine. Turns out Minecraft is fun, haven't played in a few years. Holy fair, Red.
I'm sure you'll make some good...
Thanks very much for coming in as long as you did, Red, and I'll see you later. Most clues make deduction open case, but with start them navigate to mine pass inside a pair of clues you've made to get deductions. It's a bad day. I'm really sorry, Josie. I really am. It's never good. Testimony, testimony, lucky seance, John's bed. Goes to the past. That's love. Lady Craven faced when June says Lady Craven was pissed at the table was opposite the wall and he can't yet. Wasn't getting that screamed. That's definitely something. Hope tomorrow's amazing, Jesse. Yes, definitely hope so. Oh, and Kiri wants a dad joke. Doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. Pull yourself together, man. Be works again soon, definitely, yes. Or was it Code Vein? I actually don't know. You'd have to go and check. You have to go and check in my stream archive. And the most I want none joke. Doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. That's a very strange prognosis. Sit down, let me examine you. That's strange. Welcome to the winter. She'll still doing the seance. Okay. Deductions. Yeah. Code definitely predated God Eater. It did, definitely, yes.
It seems there may have been an...
But some sense on comments outside. Have eggs, we know bottom needs them. Oh my. Let me know if you need them scrambled. I happily scramble eggs. All the time. Next. And because Lydia has fallen asleep in her absence. Base caviar. Ripe for the scrambling.
Unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Someone was in the courtyard. Let's go and have a look. Right, and on that, I will just quickly go and take a bathroom break. I'll be back fairly shortly. I have returned. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, can we maybe call it with the mic whispering, please? I don't seem to do it well say. I thought it'd go away, but I'm slightly... I have a slightly kinky talk. I'm low-key on the entry trigger. I think no problem at all, Emoto. I will do my best to avoid that. Apologies. Hear music saying my party to play piano. Nice. Thank you to E/Jack and Callie and DJ for the hydration reminders. Thank you very much. Someone was in the courtyard. Ah, recently scratched, something stuck. As a heel. As the heel of a boot. Or shoe.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
Track someone's movement. First pin the resonant evidence to the screen, then enter concentration mode with R1 to reveal the trail. Sherlock will intuit the ultimate path to stay within the search area. Okay. Okay, through there.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Really enjoying this game. Same. Really liking this. Anything else I can find out? Ah.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No. What a shame.
How much it is, then I have no idea.
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
I'm guessing early 1800s, late 1700s, because this is basically supposed to be before Sherlock Holmes became, you know, the world-renowned detective that he is known as today, or you know, in the canon.
Help me, please.
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
The staff said Lucia got scolding for the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning the pictures upstairs now. Okay. She's upstairs near the paintings. Upstairs, there's no paintings here, no paintings there. There's paintings. Do we have a maid nearby? We do not have a maid nearby. You are the closest. You are falling under my league of suspicion. Mild heat stroke, affable.
Excuse me, just one question.
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Okay. Fair. About you? I mean, you've got both your shoes on. Welsh cook, early riser, friendly.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
Sherlock takes double steps, no time to waste. Yeah.
You might need a different tack.
You're entering John's diary. How sure you're going to get the answer? There's so many variables and incredible. If Sherlock keeps asking the same thing to every person we meet, I'll go mad. Does he realize something is not working? Screw you, John! Sometimes I can truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be out by his side. I think I now understand how Sherry's mind works. I bet I could pick the right passerby to question, but they probably ignore me. He did it. I should have been done something more difficult, like finding the man with his eyes closed. Wanker. This place streams has been sympathetic. Go there to there. There's more paintings up here. Ah, there you are. Maybe. Broom. Ethiopian maid, shoe size 4, affable. Hello.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and 2 gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
Yes.
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Yeah, that's definitely not John Watson. That is definitely not John Watson. Watson does not describe other people as simpletons. This John seems to be very much someone who is almost trying to curry favour with Sherlock. Like, it does seem like, you know, childhood friends kind of thing. Which maybe that's why, you know, Sherlock is so enamoured with the prospect of having another John in his life. Maybe that's the angle they're going for. Who knows? Indeed, Watson teleports around, freaking you out. Honestly, he does in this as well. Not quite as bad as what I saw in Sherlock Nemesis, but he kind of does in this as well. Because he's not following me. As you can see, he is not following me, but I bet as soon as I go in there, he's there.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest.
See?
Lord Craven
right there! What the fuck?
Was locked in his room.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, God. With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Interact with the node to begin, then recreating the accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. And he just lays down and takes a nap. Moving us for peasants. What? No. Oh wait, no. No, that is, yo. It's particularly teleporting what should be official Sherlock law. Oh, it's funny for you. Update.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are
I forgot you were
upstairs in
here.
room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Yes, John. A jellyfish. Graham's room number 226 is upstairs. Adaptive triggers. Just remember, watch out for any James or Jim. Yep, James Moriarty. James Moriarty. Penis. Wow.
Backers would find this place incredibly dull, don't you think?
I had to say something about their clothing feels too modern. It's like old-time aesthetics, but not actual history, especially not for the time frame they should realistically be. Yeah, probably. John is also levitating. What the fuck? John, why are you levitating? Oh my god. Oh my god, John, why? John, why? Oh, Christ. Johnny's ghost, yeah. That's a true paranormal. That's Watson just fuck with reality. That's not Watson, though. That is not Watson. That's the thing, that's not Watson. Well, at least if it is, it shouldn't be. Found the ghost, yeah. It was John all along. The power of Lilith compels you. Josie, welcome back. Oh, excuse me. It's 224. 225. So where's 226? Is that 226 with the person out with the them outside of it? There's no number over it. Okay, so where is 226? Oh, it's upstairs because mine's also upstairs. I mean, there's 225. Is 226 here? That should be 226.
Lady Craven is not who she says.
Also, going to investigate in case you just get a new one. So, that's the truth of it. Yeah, I can hold extra trophy. Important. Actions right by agreeing without suspicion of the maids. Thank you, Josie, also for your contribution to the SCP Stream Challenge. Yes, this summer. Price rise again. Husband drink. Steals food. Bad acquaintances. Oh. What?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Stuff point with the SCP Stream Challenge. Yeah, I think so. Let's have a look. We are at 92%. We need 5,386 more. So that is 3 full contributions. 3 more full contributions, and then we get the SCP Stream Challenge. The SCP Stream.
Excuse me, just one question.
It's like price wisely.
I don't know. Try asking someone else.
I mean, that's where I need to go, because that's room 226. But because I seem to have failed the gossip thing, does that mean that I've locked myself out of it? I really hope that's not the case. There is a run button. Ah. There's a lot in the hotel. Dear James, I read your treatise. Callie, you just said to be watching out for James. I read your treatise on the binomial theorem with great interest, and although still some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you have done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate the great and wild practical use of your method as soon as it becomes known. Salute yours, Professor Gilbert. It's Moriarty. It's fucking Moriarty. I thought I should shower, but maybe won't. Yeah, that's definitely Moriarty. Yeah, even Callie confirms that's Moriarty. Maybe won't. If you have the spoons for it, Josie, please do, because I know it will help in the long term. If you don't have the spoons for it, please try to do so tomorrow. Here's a maths professor. Well then, precious.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior now.
Wait, why is it saying I can look at this?
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
It is that is Moriarty. That is Moriarty. Moriarty is the only person that Sherlock would ever say has a mind like his. That's Moriarty. That's a picture of Moriarty. But no, wait. Moriarty's almost always depicted as being a similar age to Sherlock. That's too old to be Moriarty. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the SCP Stream Challenge.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
What the? That's Teddy Roosevelt. Clear down my mind, don't jiggle jiggle.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind.
I don't know. I don't know American presidents. I don't care.
Whoa, what a breathtaking man.
Wait.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
It's John talking, it's not Sherlock, so yeah, that's probably not Moriarty. Let's see you wiggle wiggle. You won't get to see much. Like literally, I'm in a swivel chair. You won't get to see much at all. Show. Okay. I was recently told what that's from, and it's old.
Lady Craven is not. Lady Craven?
Just new to TikTok. This is why I don't like TikTok. Sounds bad acquaintances. Drink.
I'm guessing you didn't get what you were after. It happens. I always wanted a pet cat.
I don't get what I'm going for here. What actions by Lady Craven are outswishing the maids? No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Also, it's easy job on your first piece of gossip. Well, there you go. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also said the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. What does that prove? I don't know how to use a fucking fish knife. I don't even know how to recognize a fish knife. What the fuck? How the fuck? They were talking about the chef. I would thought. Oh my god, man. Oh, that was so obscure. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck of a dick fucking a pair of tits was that? Dick fucketry. Get that new energy. Jones got it really from. So what what's John saying? On one occasion, witnessing theft by a ghost who anticipated through an evening, so we uncovered the great Sherlock Holmes and Achilles' heel, sitting quietly and listening. In retrospect, it was obvious. No one noticed our presence while we were listening in, and we learned everything we needed. A perfect operation. Actually, fish knives are sort of shaped like an oval or a teardrop on a leaf, so they're for gently splitting the flesh. I didn't know that. If you showed me a fish knife, I would not be able to say that's a fish knife. I promise you I would not. And thank you, Pokey. Pokey wishes to punish me in their own manner. With another Black Death. I've never had to prepare fish. I've never eaten fish. I have no desire to prepare or eat fish. Eat fish. No, I've never, ever, ever eat fish. Never in my life. Being punished by Pokey is its own reward. Apparently. Fucking apparently. Help you I can, yes. Oh, ho, ho. Oh my good god, that burns. Oh. 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 I feel like I've just given Sauron a rim job. Ah. 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 Oh. Fuck. Ah. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Oof. Oh, okay. Oh. What the fuck, Josie? Well, I know what I'm having nightmares about tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh. Ugh. Oof. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ah. Honestly, I don't know why I know either. I've never used a fish knife either. All I know is it's used in polite society to eat the fish delicately. It's not for preparing the fish. It's for you when the fish is already cooked, because the fish will be kind of falling apart in sections. The fish is parting those, extracting the bonus needed. A, wouldn't know that. B, it's probably because of Annie. I provide you the most cursed images. I provide myself with the cursed images. The most cursed images in the world. I just need to look in the fucking mirror. Just made this, just moved on that. Chaos of getting crazy. Mind Palace. Response. Diamond Stones in the Seance. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh!
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Oh, well, welcome. I can't see. What's this? This is Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. It's essentially a telling of, well, an imagining of Sherlock Holmes before he became the legendary detective consultant that we know. Why something like talking shit about something not even yourself? Tough.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you...
Excuse me.
You know? I suppose I shouldn't be
Excuse me.
surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence have been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you didn't do it, I force appear to the court. Okay. Okay. Letter regarding stolen ring. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free Allo Dupont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavreau, Le Marseille Police Commissariat. Okay.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Can I try and piece that back together?
Someone was not happy with his post.
This has a robot looks like a star that has hips, sexy legs. I don't know anything about Sonic Frontiers. I don't actually can't much care because I'm not really much of a Sonic fan game-wise.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Do I? Do I really?
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional
Jesus,
medium
Sherlock.
right next door. So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Too shallow, false bottom.
Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Yeah, that's the seance. That's the medium's ring. It matches the brooch that he had.
£1,000, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Okay. Ordinary wheat loss sheep brass.
Simple lock.
Can you zoom on the papers? I don't think I can, no. No. That's as good as I can get it.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend. So young and so dead.
It's.
Another mystery
I
to
approve.
investigate, my friend.
John did it. Yes, it was all John.
So young and so
He's a sketchy sort.
dead.
Yeah.
Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Sounds like the boys on the lecture strangled bare around her as this rate appears she fought for her life.
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Also just finished talking to Mum and Dad and I say hi. Hello, Mum and Dad. Arguments way can we want to? Other way around.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds so sketchy.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
That's probably not the best thing to say. It's just spies come. That's completely fair.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Stop in the middle of blowing because you've got holy fair.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I'm going to go next door and talk to the medium. Those eyes so far apart. Yeah. Do we though? Do we know you didn't do it? Bruises on her neck, and we've already seen that he's a violent type, and gets very, very physical, very much talks with his fist. Oh yeah, he's going to talk to the bar. People bar. Oh, it's like a praying mantis. Fair, yeah. Right, so let's get to the bar. If you reference no such detailed information, please. Joking is fine. Yeah. We're going to press the bar.
Sorry.
Yes.
Maybe a guest noticed him.
He's there as well. Fuck.
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
I'm going to advise the Lord Craven. Spent only a short time in the bar to let the seance room. Busted. Busted. Busted wide the fuck open. Thank you, E/Jack, for the hydration reminder. Is there potential hemorrhaging in the eyes that gives us a cause? Wasn't noticed. I'm going to go and confront him with this, though. Oh, hang on a second. I've got mind palace shit to do. Oh, shit. Opera stream, what am I doing? Music and someone says just 2 covers. Yeah. I mean, I can't sing this week. Nice. Looking at the time to kill Emma before I arrived. Yep. That's what I'm going to go with. Clues. There's a swindle scene for Lord Craven. No? Okay. There we are. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that servants were seen. She'd done it throughout their trip. You find a slipknot cover of a band, so I'm okay enough. I can sing death metal, but that's about it. I've had a history of deceit. Moth pin and the moth ring. Luke and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Oh. Luke could know Emma was a thief. The past, of course, in the past, Luke could well know the predilection for thievery. Lord Craven is an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. I left the time. The camera just as hiding the gun, caught her off guard. That seems more likely. Get to bed down like no problem at all, Jersey. Thanks very much for coming along as long as you did, and have a good sleep. There's, you know, the good night's moistness. Lord Craven was furious me discovering the element stolen from him. That sounds right. Lord Craven is the murderer. Lord Craven's problem is the temper. He's trying to let Emma in a fit of rage when he found out she was stealing from him. Ooh. Oh. I don't know yet. I feel like I might actually be missing something. Okay, that's when he said the nearest one was Emma wearing it. Justice. Barnabas?
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You have bruised knuckles, and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life, and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
You are dangerous, Lord Craven. Beating your servants is one thing, but murder is another. You will not get away with this.
I'll get out of this, Mr. Holmes, and I swear I'll find you. I will find you. Don't you bastards dare touch me! Holmes, you'll rue the day you gave me my cane when it comes swinging at your head.
Yes, that's definitely a brilliant thing as you're being escorted away by the police. Threatened violence.
Careful how he talks.
Money talks too, Sherry. Let's hope it's not too loud.
Diamond in the rough. Solve the first case.
Too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
Did it. Fucking did it.
Right, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Here's the past, case complete. John's imaginary. That's why he keeps jumping around. He doesn't exist. John is a figment of Sherlock's mind. That's why he's not been involved with anyone else. Oh, that makes a fuckload of sense. Ah. Well, that explains a lot. Right. I mean, no one ever said that Sherlock was mentally stable. I mean, in fairness, as far as I understand the canon, it very much points into the way that he's not mentally stable. Spent one night in Palazzo del Lusso and found a criminal investigation. That's not how I measure my time on Cordona, but the thrill of the case helped distract me from darker thoughts. Now it's time to get to the cemetery. In Myers End, there's a figure of carrying Angel and Mother's tombstone. Then, like Lord Craven from the get-go, he resembled a wounded bull in the arena and his mistress, the unlucky matador. One question, one answer. Bravo, Sherry. Was writing this as they talked. John talked about his parents' existence, and I thought he was not human in the very least. Ah, was too slow. Yeah. So he's responding to internal stimuli and seeing and hearing things that others cannot hear. Yeah. It makes so much sense with Sherlock's deduction skills that he's got someone else in his head, at least a soundboard and bounce ideas off of. It makes so much sense with Sherlock's psyche.
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
So he calls himself Sherry. Doesn't Mycroft also call him Sherry? At least in the BBC TV series, doesn't Mycroft also call him Sherry? Because if that's the case, and Mycroft has called him Sherry since childhood, that would explain why he calls himself Sherry. I remember. Nor can I. Really cannot remember at all. Hmm. 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 I do recall it, but I can't verify it. And what's on auto-run mode? But I can sprint. Okay.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Same, I remember. Actually, this is the first time I think I've heard the nickname Sherry used for Sherlock. I've heard him called Shirley. Shirley, that's it. That's it. Mycroft calls him Shirley. That, mate, yeah, that is definitely it, yeah.
Right. If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
So it's the John that's meant to be John Watson? No. This John is a figment of Sherlock's imagination. John Watson is not met until later on in Sherlock's life. This is before the books.
On the contrary.
This is before Sherlock meets John Watson.
To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Mycroft was adamant.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Service was sparsely attended.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon. Rest in peace, Mrs. Holmes.
Saw that little flash.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
It's in Priest, Violet Holmes, 1829 to 1869. Sure.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Maybe he would know.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Are you able to help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Oh.
Mama Holmes had an affair with Sea Lover. Who knows still?
Call me when you find the answer.
Oh, shush, John. Talking to the gravekeepers.
May I ask for your assistance?
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
It's the racial inequality they mentioned. There's something there that's pointing me to.
May I ask you something?
Your money doesn't impress me.
May I ask you something?
So, you think if you have money we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
Everyone's looking at us, Sheriff. You sure you know what you're doing?
Help me, please.
No one listens to us, so why should I listen to you? Oof, bad.
May I ask you something?
Your money doesn't impress me.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Jenny Mason, unmarried, unfriendly. Kenny Cadger, early riser, hostile. Oh, great. They don't like me. Why am I being pointed towards them? Portraying inequality doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with it. Was the issue referred to RE racial inequality? So at the beginning of the game, it gave a disclaimer saying that the game takes place in a period of time when racial inequality was rife, and they acknowledged that it wasn't, you know, it was wrong then and it's wrong now, But rather than cover it up and pretend it never happened, they are depicting it as it happened, with the understanding that trying to forget it and erase it does worse.
Can you satisfy my curiosity? Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Listen.
Excuse me, just one question. Don't be angry with me, sir, but
I don't know.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as what?
You, maybe? That guy who's just standing there, maybe? No.
Do you know anything about this?
doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
I've got the kitchen. John's diary. Because when we go, something's not working. It's starting to annoy me. Why is he asking right questions? Because the bit of me go mad if I was not working, changing some people then it's not working, if it's not good, still like share of course. Should breach people with baffling questions. Ah. Footprints, fashionable shoes, brand new.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
The clue says a man wearing shoes. Ah, but I do have a trace. Bike wheel tracks left recently moved from the entrance.
You're about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Way though. That way? Or that way? Ah. Horse with a penny farthing. Did it go? Oh, left it here.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
Don't get space to the
A
straps.
portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint.
I'm beginning to suspect the artist is Moriarty.
The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree.
Ah.
I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Jesus, morbid. And these are the Hospitaller crypts. Do you know anything about this?
Help me, please.
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Ah!
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name.
I'm very certain that's Moriarty.
So absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here.
Yeah, that sort of deduction skill, that's Moriarty. I'm going to say that's Moriarty.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent
either, yeah.
might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude.
I am very certain that's Moriarty. Very, very certain. I'm putting a bet on it now. That's Moriarty.
Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
This is Bogle. The archives of City Hall Police Station Cordona Chronicle may hold key information you use to investigate PS5. Anything about the location which most
archives that may shed further light.
Oh, so this police investigation of my mother's death. Right. Casebook. Excuse me, of all the motives you could have chose, you pick a boring archway thing. And you try to talk about light in the dark, so which did you get your officer in? He's not an artist, that's the thing. It's Moriarty. He's a mathematician.
He's odd, Sherry. Even odder than I.
And you don't even exist. Oh, it's just a place marker, right. Great Bridge. Caesar's Bridge. Skyline Market. Cordona Police Station. Oh, so it's actually open. It's open world in the fact that I can actually go to that. Okay, right. That's what I'm saying. That's a terrible disguise. Only to another artist. Sherlock's not an artist. You may be able to see through a tomato because you're an artist, but for someone who is not an artist or artistically minded, it's a good disguise. It's a, it's a very common thing that Sherlock himself says. What do you need to do to what makes a disguise so good? Being able to blend in and not be noticed. This is very expansive. You fast travel point Emperor's Aqueduct. Oh, I can fast travel to these. Oh, I see. Right. So I can't fast travel to those things, but I can fast travel to the... Right, okay. Okay. I like this. I really like this. Location newsboy? Yeah. I thought he had just a gun out in his hand there. I thought, what the fuck? Nah. So if he said there was a police investigation, yeah, going to the police station seems like the best idea. Because, you know, police archives will be there. Goat. I suppose enough mediocre artists who are a bit too full of themselves, their depth and their skill to populate entire countries, I guess they'll also work. Yeah, but that's the thing, Emoto. Someone who is not an artist, what he said and what he was doing is a perfectly acceptable cover. Sherlock's not an artist. And it's one of those things, you know, someone who is an expert in art would see through that immediately. Just as, you know, like, if he was disguising himself as a mathematician but wasn't actually a mathematician, an actual mathematician would be able to see through that, but someone who was not a mathematician would not be able to see through that. That's the essence of a disguise. Moriarty knows Sherlock is not an artist, so therefore can easily pose as an artist and continue to confound Sherlock, because Sherlock won't know to look beneath the details, because he won't know what to look for. Oh, I had to visit them to be... Right. Right.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
But why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Yes.
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Doesn't even realise he made Moriarty because to me his design looks very 80s. Fashion cycle. So where's the tailors? I need to have the Blaster Disguise. There's an intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scalado. What's that? Knights Road and Trinity Way. Knights Road. Trinity Way. Location. Is this it? Ah, miscellaneous, yes. This is it.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
So I did overlook it. I'm just saying that even if we consider that he's merely disguised himself, it would be just as realistic to be mediocre, but it would be full of himself artist, or it would be to actually skilled artist. Yeah, because you wouldn't know the difference.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking, an utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
That's a criminal with glasses. Assassin's Creed look, maybe? Ends with the investigation if you don't dress appropriately. Luckily, Sherlock has pawn shop for his size, so visit the wardrobe minutes to change his outfits.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
New set outfit. Suitable, looking brilliant. What's on your head? What's in your head? What the fuck? Pain. Hopper topper. Fez is a cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're Doctor Who fans as well. What the fuck? Headwear for fans of tautology. I was like, swear bear in your round holes. Try those. Facial hair for the two confidence. Sheep you can away from 5 eyes. Didn't mention about that. No makeup. Why they make him so pretty? Fake bruises. You see the other guy. But is that your best features? It's gonna be on New Year's. I'm gonna say that because looking like a rascal. John's favorite suit. Yes, I wash it sometimes. Why? Like an utter rascal. He was beaten up and was wearing glasses. Okay. Let's keep it. Okay. Shot super and brilliant. Okay. Was I able to?
John has wares if you have coin.
Oh my god, even a Skyrim reference. What the fuck? Oh god. Wow.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Wait, can you fix the sleeves? No, I cannot. Doctor Who references not a blue box 10 out of 10. Okay, so I just can't change clothes here. Oh, right, I've got... Angular and evil-looking. So these.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a moustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
I don't have that sort of moustache. Angular and evil looking. Angular glasses for evil. Give me the old Gallus show. Yes. Flashing. Am I missing something? Ah, yes I am indeed missing something. Welcome back, Torian. Ugly beige suit, the worst suit in the game. Just awful. Wow. Boy in blue, guaranteed to get dirty instantly. Hold your pants up for you, keeping your hands free. Maybe that seems like it's the wrong kind of moustache, though. It seems really the wrong kind. But there doesn't seem to be any others there.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Chigu jiggles at her, give her a show. I really feel like people are making references they know I won't get.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
It was okay. Sounds like your typical World of Warcraft raid. So it's a beige suit. The worst suit in the game.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man
It's in the game. Damn, better luck next time. Jeez.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know?
Got 2 bosses down over 3 hours. Yeah, sounds like typical for World of Warcraft. Dead game. Dead shitty game. By really, really shitty developers. So a hat. If she says this is it, then...
No, signore. That hat is wrong. I told you it was a regular bowler.
You didn't say bowler.
Tell me it was a bowler?
But I did. You ought to pay more attention, signore.
You said a regular hat, you did not say anything about a bowler. Open in the back of the suit is hilarious. What's in your head? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
That sounds like a druid through Shadowlands. Let me guess, because you need a druid and no one else is willing to join.
An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
What? John's challenge lost? What? Suppose Mr. won't personally manage and tend to decide myself for the thief. So on my side, I decide I have better things to do. Ah! Sketching thief. None tanking my coat tank gives me heartburn. I don't blame you. From what you've told me about them, it's completely utter arse wank. Hey, Posse, go for it, Torian. You go for it. I guy just walked past me like an absolute complete and an assassin. Thank you. Look, I've got no need for it. I mean, I probably can, you know, go into the wardrobe and... Oh, I can't. I can look like... What the fuck? I can make John look like an ice cream man. Wow. I can look like a police officer if I want to, but what the fuck? It's the gloves for me. Yeah. Yeah. But oh, to which you can find bitch listen to me, I say let me watch and sim play. That was immediate. Jesus. Okay. The 6. Hey! Accusations 1, Imaginations resolved, John's bets 1, Police cave solved. Completion rank Young Prodigy. Is arrested, souvenirs, fetchable, money earned, trace found, cases okay. I do not laugh out loud because Jack's asleep, but wow, I know, right? Just wow. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. I love that game. I absolutely love that game. I am going to be looking forward to playing that so much. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you all very much for coming along. This is where I'm going to be ending the stream for today. Next stream is going to be tomorrow at 1 AM BST, so in about 23 hours, no, 21 hours from now, where I will be going back to Bayonetta, quite possibly finishing Bayonetta, and then after that going into Bioshock series on hard mode, revisiting it. Love you, CR, no problem at all. Callie, thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to look forward to playing that more on stream. Let's see. So yeah, special shout out goes to Jace for the raid. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. But until next time, thank you all very much for coming along and for your support in whatever way you've chosen to show it. It's all greatly appreciated. But until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good night, a good evening, a good morning, or good afternoon. Whatever the time is for you. Till then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye.